Well, hey there team, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome to Don't Starve. We're not actually playing Shipwreck today, don't get thrown by that, it just seems to be the splash because that's the DLC that I have for it. But we're going to be playing normal vanilla Don't Starve. The impetus of this being that recently the Don't Starve Giant Edition has been put onto Xbox Game Pass, so if you do have Game Pass, I push that agenda all the time, then you can go and play that version for free. I investigated, apparently it started off as a PS Vita port back in the day, but then it made its way across the console as well. So I'm not really sure what the huge differences are, but if it is a port of the original, it makes more sense to me to then just go with the original. Now, this is a game, it's a survival game, it's done by Clay, who you guys that are familiar with the channel probably realize I play Oxygen Not Included a lot. It's one of my favorite games of all time. So while this game's a little bit different, they tend to do very different games. Like they've done like Grifflands and Invisible Ink, and they do all these really awesome games that share a similar art style, but generally are fundamentally quite different. This is actually a pretty hardcore survival game, even though it's quite cutesy. So it would fit on our channel, and it's one that I haven't played much of. I've played it multiplayer, but I find it's too hardcore for a lot of the boys that play it with me. No offense to them or anything like that, but so I really want to cut my teeth on it. Now, Shipwrecked is like a spin-off DLC, which I'd be more than happy to have a look at as well. But it's a separate state. It's not a DLC that builds on the base game per se. It's a separate sort of instance where you sort of island hop in a tropical setting. Again, not necessarily looking at that today because I want to cut my teeth properly on the base game. It also has two expansions, Reign of Giants, which I've played a little bit through the Don't Starve Together version, which is a multiplayer version, but suffice to say I don't have it here at the moment. We'll just gauge popularity and if I enjoy it. And then the newer DLC, which is the Hamlet. So there's a few expansions for us to look at, but I think there's more than enough base content to get us going. So there's the preamble. You can play it, obviously on many different platforms, but if you are like me and you've got Game Pass, there is an option that's just opened up. But for me, because I already have this, it makes sense to actually play the base version. All right, so here we go. So we'll play. I'm no expert, but we'll pick it up as we go. So we don't want Shipwrecked, we want Don't Starve. Would you like to make this world compatible with Shipwrecked? We'll add new mechanics. Oh, okay, cool. So some of the stuff that's added in Shipwrecked, yeah, for sure. Put that in this version. Let's go. Character, I've probably only got Wilson unlocked. So you can unlock different characters. It is kind of, I guess you could say roguelike, right? I'm pretty sure if you die in single player, it's permadeath. Multiplayer has some pretty ridiculous... Oh, look at this dude. Okay, don't know why I have the view, but that's fine. Now we'll just go Wilson because he's the normal basic dude. World, we'll just leave everything on default. You know I don't like messing with difficulties too much. And then we just start. So I'm going on the assumption that when you die it deletes your save, it's permadeath. So I guess you could say it's roguelite, but it is one of those things you could probably play it for hours and hours without dying. It's permadeath is probably the best way to put it, I think. Yeah, there's certain nuances to the survival loop that you'll figure out. Again, I am no expert. There are some people out there that are hardcore, but I wouldn't mind being that person one day. So this is like the villain. You get something to eat before night comes. Yeah, so night's a serious problem. Oh my god, it's good to be back. One of the things I love about this game, which I'm sure not everyone does, is you can just hold spacebar as you move around. And you do just bloody auto-loot certain things, if they're within range. Alright, so that's our crafting bar on the side. We want an axe ASAP, so we're going to need flint. I'll take those seeds, though. You can see we've got a timer up the top for day-night. Now, if we hit nighttime and we're out here without, like, a torch, we're fucked. The nighttime has, like, arms and creatures and all sorts of stuff that just instant kill you. Right, so you have to have a light source at nighttime or you die. Okay, we've got a main road. That's helpful because you can sort of move at pace along the road. And these things will help me because I'll be able to make a torch. In fact, I'm going to make a torch straight away. I can't believe I can remember all this stuff. I like that people are like, how do you remember all this shit that you play games? And I'm like, well, I mean, I guess I'm a nerd. But also, I mean, I make 6 videos a day. Like, I suppose if you played the way that I play games, you'd probably remember all the different stuff. You know what I mean? Like, if you're a guy that plays World of Warcraft 16 hours a day, you'd be shit hot on World of Warcraft. So I guess I know a little bit of everything. which makes me ultimately quite useless. Alright, I really do want flint. So we'll just go exploring for that. Flowers are helpful because you can make a hat that keeps you sane. You lose your sanity over time. Don't worry about the turkey, we'll never catch it. What the fuck is that? Oh, it's a bee. It's just sitting there. Okay. Oh, there's flint there. So, there's biomes in this game, and certain biomes are favourable for base camps and that sort of thing. Nice, now we can chop down trees. But, I find... I guess everyone's got their own strategy. You need to sort of set up a base somewhere, and I find walking the perimeter at the beginning to be really good. Walking the perimeter of biomes, even though I've just walked away from it all. I know that there are these things called Beefalo, they're essentially buffalo, and they're really handy to be near because they poo, and you can use their poo as fertilizer. That's the one thing I sort of know. Getting into, like, feeding yourself in this game is the real problem. Like, you can't just keep eating bloody seeds and carrots, you will die very quickly. Because you just burn too much food. Which is cool, it's actually really punishing. I wish more survival games were way more brutal like that, but you have to have a really robust sort of food crafting system on the back of it, which this does. You get like a cooking pot and do all sorts of crazy stuff. And that's one of those things where you're going to need a bloody wiki open for all the... Like, there's this whole formula to it. And you know, I'm not a big fan of having bloody wikis for games. I just don't like it. You know, there's a better way to do it. Have like a recipe list that you can discover and it unlocks and fills in as you go, and then you can refer back to it. You know, there are plenty of crafting games that do exactly that. Or, actually, you know what? I really like setting up new ponds, to be honest, because frogs and fishing. You can make fishing rods. Oh wow, okay, so we got a lot of ponds around here. Frogs are pretty dangerous, and they hit you with their tongue, and it makes you drop your shit. I think we can we dig up moles? I can't remember. Oh wait, okay, so that's cool. The one thing that we could really benefit from, of all things, is like, oh, more flint. God, I haven't played this in so long. Is, if there were spiders nearby, so I could farm them with a web, which I can use to make a fishing line, if that makes sense. And then I could fish. Because when the reason I know those things is when I've played multiplayer, I've been that guy. The guy that goes out and collects fish for the team, sort of thing. Everyone else, you know, sort of specialised in something, and that's what I did. Alright, we've got a map. How do I... tab. Right. Okay, cool. So the map's not bad. Yeah, I still want to look for spiders. So we're probably just going to power on through the night. I always remember the map being kind of shit, actually. But, that map seemed pretty helpful. Maybe it didn't used to put your location on it. I'm not sure. What the fuck is going on here? Pick up ring thing. Oh no, we're not touching that. There's all sorts of weird stuff in this game. I don't understand. I don't want to do it. Please don't, you know, kill me, game. Geez, there are so many ponds. This is actually ridiculous. Get these berry bushes, big baby. Look at that. There's so... I can't believe how many ponds there are. These berries are going to go a long way. Carrots too. Get out of it. Silly bird. Can't really catch birds from what I remember. Jeez, we're really going for it, aren't we? Oh! Here we go. We'll pick this up. Chester will turn up. He's a little puppy dog. What is that noise? Hey, Chester. So I think one torch will get us through the night. I certainly hope so. Here we go. We'll run the edge like this. It's all good exploring. So the world's quite big from what I understand. So you got to set up base and start researching and building stuff, but you know, I'm just curious what's going on. And as I said, if I could find spiders to be nearby, or at least know where they are. Geez, that's crazy. 2 flint. You can barely see in front of your feet in the night. The length of nighttime changes as well. Oh god, that does worry me a little bit. Hang on. We're going to craft another torch. Because we just sort of hit halfway at 50%. Like, so I feel like we're going to get through the whole torch in one night. Little Chester bouncing away. So he's like a little treasure chest dog thing. I might be moving a little bit fast, but that's just because my limited understanding of this game is, like, I know enough that you have to move. There you go. My torch did run out at night. Geez, lucky I built a second one. Holy shit. Alright. There's a robot character you can play that makes you bloody... He doesn't... Oh, you don't want to go in that. He doesn't go so well in the rain. So that thing teleports us elsewhere. Which is interesting. But, oh, rabbit holes. We've barely... That's the first rabbit hole I've seen. Hang on, I'll put on a garland, and that will help our sanity. Well, hang on, where's our sanity at? 196? Maybe I'll unequip it, actually. Alright, hang on. Let's check out this biome. She's a bit of a rough start. Oh my god, we're back here again. Yeah. Like, each to their own, everyone's gonna... Like, I suppose you can move your camp and all that sort of stuff. You gotta make the best of a situation. But, oh, okay, a pigman house. Hello, sir. They're nice guys, you be friendly. No, hey, it's all good, mate. He just lives on his own, okay. You can find, like, whole pigman towns. Oh, we've got water up here. Man, like, as much as I'm enjoying how many bloody ponds there are here, I'm not loving where we are. Alright, where's that asshole? Oh, there's another one there. Let's go to that one. We're gonna teleport stuff. You take a big sanity hit, but, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. Also, we really need to eat. But, you really want to cook stuff. Yuck. Alright, so we're up here. Okay. Okay. I think you can dig up graves with a shovel. What is this? Mandrake. No, I don't want to fuck with that. I think they scream or something. I can't remember. Evil flowers. Alright, okay, we've got some pigmen. There's a... No, that's a grave. I thought that was a spider egg. There's a spider egg. Alright, okay. Now we're moving. Alright. Like, maybe there's a hypothetical where I teleport to come harvest spiders, but that seems like a not smart move. Spider. Oh, and more spiders, good. Also, like, the spider eggs grow over time, and they become like these giant fuck you spider eggs with queens and shit. So, like, you know, you don't want to live on top of them. Quick sip. Oh man, let's get out of here. I need to make another oh, here we go. That's promising, this biome up here. Beefalo. There we go. Give me your poo. Oops. Oh, I can't carry it? That's fine. We definitely need to set up a base now. If only there was like a fishing hole nearby. That's the one thing I'd really love. But I also think if you set up too close to the beefalo, they crack the sads. Like, they can go on heat or something like that and attack you. I mean, setting up next to the main road is probably a good idea, right? So I can get away if I need to. There's a lot of trees around that I can set fire and cause all sorts of trouble for myself. Don't really want a brush fire, but I'll just put down a temporary sort of campfire. We'll get the ball rolling here. Fire's getting a bit low. Alright, well, let's chuck some pine cones on it. Nice and comfy, yes. Alright, so we're going to cook some food. Where's the carrots? That'll do. Start eating them. Look at that, they barely go at all. Cook some berries. Alright. Look at that, I'm nice and full now. Alright, so what we really want to build is a science machine as soon as possible. Now we need stone and gold to do that, which means I kind of want a pickaxe. There you go, which we can build just fine. So we need to find stone. What else can I sort of build while I'm at it? Hammer. No, it's... Okay, it's alright, I've got torches, we'll be right. We'll be fed. I don't know if you can get stone in the Beefalo world. But, like, it'll be a biome that looks like this. I think maybe a desert biome or something like that. I've got Chester for extra inventory, of course. Oh wow, these guys are just like tucked away up here in the corner, aren't they? So we'll just keep exploring a little bit. Yeah, I think maybe it's just very similar. So this is like a plains biome, but I think there's sort of like a desert biome as well that kind of looks similar. And when they're asleep, I think you can sneak up on them and shave them. Maybe? This really does look like it's just up here in its own, isn't it? Makes you wonder, doesn't it? Definitely need that stone, don't we? What's going to be the smart move here? Because, yeah, I like to run the edge of biomes because usually you're kind of exploring 2 biomes at once, sort of. Yeah, we've got the spare torch, so that's okay. And to a point, like, we could run the water edge. Because eventually that'll probably turn into another biome. You know? God, it's so hard to see. Oh, I hear spiders. Ah! Scary. Fuck, why does every game that I play have to have spiders in it these days? Alright. Let's make another torch. So this system's not going terribly. I would have liked to have been set up by now, to be perfectly honest. Because, like, you have winter and all sorts of shit. Okay, there's some pigmen around here. Is this where we were before? No. So we got, like, pigmen and spiders. Then you can, like, be friends with the pigmen. You kill spiders, they drop, like, monster meat, which you can't eat because it's, like, evil meat. But they fucking love it, man. You give it to a pigman, and he's your best mate for, like, 24 hours. He'll roll around, and he'll just do collections with you. Fuck up people. Yeah, it's good. Pigmen are great. But I think, like I said, there's so much to this game that I've picked up little bits and bobs along the way. I'm pretty sure there's like a full moon mode, or like that can randomly happen. And then when that happens, oh, here we go, rabbit holes. That's the one thing we really need that we've been missing. And rock. Here we go. Where's my pickaxe? Oh, yes. Oh, hang on. Chester. Chester, mate, what can we put in you? Here, buddy, have the flint. Oh, I've got more flint for you. Pigs are fighting spiders, I can hear it. You can have some seeds as well, mate. Alright, so if we were to check this map... Spider, you know what? Where we are right now is as good as it's gonna get, I think. Well, I mean, you probably don't want to set up right next to pigmen. Oh, there we go. Here you go, Chester, have some. That's perfect. The guy got spider silk for us by accident. You know, maybe we'll set up on like the other... Oh, okay, there's a road here. I hope there's no like eye birds or whatever the fuck they are. Here we go. This is where we're going to set up. For sure. That's what I reckon. Alright, we definitely need more stone. No, that's... I want you to get the stone. That's okay. That's fine. Okay. Let's put bloody sticks into you. Six stone. Need more. Oh, that's good, having the rabbits around, because you can put little, like, traps, so you can't really catch them. But they run, they panic and they run off to their holes. And you can put traps over their holes and push them into the trap. Alright. Yeah, this is going to be the place to live, I think. Alright, we got 12. Here we go. Bang. Fire pit. So the fire pit's a permanent building. The other fire burns out. This you can restart the fire. And I think it puts it on the map. Yeah. Okay, cool. So consider that our home base, I guess. Science machine. I need gold and I need more stone. Now, that's going to be another task again because... Getting gold from these, it has to have gold veins in it. How many torches do I have? Oh, you've got my sticks, have you, Chester? Here you go, have a... Yeah, because we need that. Oh no, I've already got a spare, you dickhead. Alright, that's fine. Doesn't matter. It's like I already thought of that. Yeah, I think if we want to find... Oh my god, there are so many rabbits. So good, so good. I should have cooked some food when I made my camp just then, but oh well. So, if we want to find gold, apart from finding it randomly on the ground, which you can, you have to find a rock just like the ones that we've been digging, but with like a gold vein in it. And I don't know. I feel like they spawn in a biome themselves as well. So, I'm not sure, so we should probably clear our home biome first. Just to be safe. But I guess we're doing alright. Like, I'm not exactly a bloody speedrunner of this game or any of that sort of shit. Oh, there's still fire, hang on. Let's put a log on, mate. Perfect. Oh, we're holding it down all right. But I'm not quite ready just to settle down just yet. I want to see what's going on with this biome. Yeah, the gold vein thing, not sure. I mean, I know it exists. Is it going to exist in this biome near the normal boring rocks? Like, I kind of think no. All we need's one, you know. Boing, boing, boing. Might take the road. Is it the same biome? I'm not sure. Is this just gonna fucking loop around or something? You're killing me. I'm trying to run edges. Come on. Jeez. Really struggling to find the starting stuff. Oh, there you go. I don't think I can really do much about it. I mean, I could try and set the fucking forest on fire. That's it. That's what we need. Even better. I'll just pick the gold up off the bloody ground. Okay, how good is that? Where's my little campfire? It's sort of down this way. Alright, now we're in business. Now we've got the ability to make the science machine. Light just ran out. Lucky you got a backup, big dog. Look at this vector. I really chose well there. Alright, so we should be able to take the torch off. Fire's getting a bit low. Yeah, that's alright. We'll put another log on. Oh, we'll be alright, big fella. Alright. I'm gonna need some stone and I'm gonna need some logs. Chester, did I feed you stones? I did, thank you. I need one more stone and 2 more logs. Nice. Okay, and there's a stone over here. Oh, you bastard. Flint. Chester, open your mouth. Oh, my sanity's degrading. I'll put my garland back on. Okay. There we go. So we get this show on the road. Build a science machine right here. And so then when you stand in proximity to it, you have all these other technologies that you can prototype and then, you know, turn into something else. We can do a lot of cool stuff, you know, we can make farms and advanced gear and that sort of stuff. So that's sort of the first step to getting established, I suppose. But yeah, and my expertise doesn't go much further than that. so we got the beginning out of the way, and then I guess we go from there. But we're still alive, you know, we haven't really run into real adversity, but there's all sorts of events and monsters, and winter will get you, and then there's the bloody hellhounds that come out to hunt you, and all sorts of crazy stuff. But yeah, look, I love it. Check it out on Game Pass. There's, like I said, there's a port version. I'm not sure what it's like compared to vanilla, but I know vanilla's good, so I'm playing that. And yeah, if this is well received, we'll play some more, because it does kind of line up with a lot of what we play on the channel. And I actually really enjoy survival games, and this is one of the best. Team, thanks again for joining me. We might just leave it there for the time being, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.